Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
I love Islam. Islam is absolutely my life. There's nothing in the world as important to me as Islam. And there is nothing in the world that I am not willing to give up for the sake of Allah, for Islam, and for the Muslims. That's a fact. It's an unquestionable fact. Because Islam is everything to me, because I know the power of Islam. I know the power of Allah. I understand Allah's love. I understand His wisdom. I understand His mercy. I understand His justice. And I know there is nothing that is better. And I wish to share this with everyone. And the first thing I had to learn was how to present Islam and how to live Islam. You know, for those of you who know, I embraced Islam about 24 years ago, to the consternation of most of my family. And actually the reaction of my family was so severe that one member of my family actually tried to kill me. Another member actually arranged to have me committed to a mental institute because they couldn't believe that I would, go into Islam. And yet, by applying Islam to my life, by living Islam, most of my family is now Muslim. Alhamdulillah. The thing is that everywhere you go, if you actually are living Islam, if you are demonstrating Islam, you will impact people and you will change their mindset. Now, when we go up to Congress, we go up to the Capitol Hill, talk to our senators or whoever up there. Some people go up yelling and screaming and threatening. I don't see that as the way in Islam. The way in Islam is to introduce them to the truth. So first of all, I let them see me and know me as a Muslim woman, that they would know something of Islam. And then I can talk to them in gentle ways about what has to be done. And so we get a lot of things accomplished. It's not the strong, forceful, cram it down their throat way of the feminists. And I've been there, I've done that. I don't care to follow in that pathway anymore. But there is a lot of injustice that's going on and will continue to go on until Muslims actually become involved in making a difference. And you have to remember, this is a requirement on you. Both men and women, this is a requirement. The men cannot make the difference in the world alone. Allah made us as mates to each other, okay? As garments to each other, as comforts to each other, as help to each other. And we're supposed to share love, compassion, and mercy. We are meant to work together as a complete unit. We cannot ignore the needs of re-examining how we look specifically at women in Islam. Because many of us have some very corrupted ideas and attitudes, and that will do nothing but hurt you and hurt the rest of the ummah. When Allah made us, He made us to be equal. That does not mean same. We are not the same. Alhamdulillah, I do not wish to be a man. I love being a woman. I am very glad that that's what Allah chose for me. One of the reasons has to do with the hijab. You poor brothers, most of you, nobody knows if you're a Muslim or not. You don't have anything special to set you aside like we do. Another has to do with inheritance. You got to spend your money. I don't have to. There's what women got. We got everything. If you really understand, Allah took such good care of us. I was involved in the women's liberation movement in this country at the very beginning. Well, my grandmother before me, actually. I know that the struggle that they faced and what they had to have happen. And the problem has been, though, that they didn't have the guidance that we have. We have the Quran, we have the Sunnah, so we know what liberation is really about. We know that you cannot liberate one at the expense of another. We know that in the liberation of the woman lies the liberation of the man. Whenever a woman is captive, the one who holds her captive is also a captive. He will never be free either. And that's just a reality that cannot be ignored. You may try it, but it's a heavy burden to hold someone captive because you are never able to take your eyes off of them. You are never able to trust them. You are never able to relax. You are never able to be comfortable. When we follow the Quran and Sunnah and we become equals to each other and we work together, we make a difference. There is no limit to what we can do. Allah has declared that we are the best ummah. Oh yeah, we are the best ummah.